こから始める。
自分の信じたキャラクター、そして自分自身が最強であるということの証明。
日本を中心に世界中と熱狂を共鳴させる場所。
世界中の格闘ゲームファンが集まり、しのぎを削る戦場。
オンラインイベントでは味わえないプレイヤーと格闘ゲームファンの存在を感じれる場所。
いろいろな格闘ゲーマーにとっての大祭り。
私にとってのエボジャパンとは友です。
世界との架け橋です。
e スポーツ格闘ゲームで人々の心を動かすことができる大会、感動。
親父の挑戦。
エボジャパンとは開花。
勝ち取りたい目標です。
格ゲーの祭典です。
世界中のプレイヤーと戦える幸せ。
夢をつかむためのもの。
対戦大交流会。
希望。チャンスです。まだ見ぬ格ゲーと出会ったり、
前回の自分への挑戦です。
晴れ舞台です。
熱狂です。
広がる世界。
意地と意地のぶつけ合い。
国際交流。
対戦の楽しさを伝える場。
When I was younger, people would always ask, "What is your favorite sport?" I always responded with, "I love fighting games." I felt like no one understood me back then. It was hard at first. I was determined to make a name for myself. This was just the beginning of my journey. I would lose at my locals all the time. I even thought about hanging up my arcade stick, but my determination prevailed. I wanted to hold my own. I wanted to become stronger. How far am I willing to take this? Am I able to evolve through my love for the game? I eventually made friends through fighting games. Real good friends. My eternal rivals. We would train and challenge each other. We would travel the world and experience that fighting games are a lot bigger than we thought. That feeling has never left. And for the first time in 3 years, we'll be able to meet and fight again. You have to be there. I know you still have some fight left in you. You gotta understand, this is our time to shine. Every moment spent in the lab will show my heart and determination. I'll prove to myself that this was all worth it. And now, it's almost time to meet up. Let's see who'll be the last one standing. Let's evolve together. Our journey never ends.
Yeah! This is no game!
Evo Championship Series 2022 live from the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. Here, thousands of aficionados have come together to compete in the largest gathering and celebration of fighting games.
Day one of the Evo 2022, we are back.
It's just a reminder of how many fighting games we are here to represent today.
It's Arana! I check Arana! No way!
A nail biter. I don't think I could have written a better grand final set than that for the two close friends to come down to the wire, the walk down. Trying to hunt them down in the buzzsaw fight and smart Scorpion from Chile. There we go. Hold it high, my man. Hold it high.
But there's no resources. He doesn't have
my God, I think that's it! Dang! Now Tekken! He's your Melty 2022 champion!
Whoever can do it! There it is! And Gamera is your Evolution 2022 champion! Okay. Oh! Et voilà! Il est dans le combat! Et c'est la fin! Le champion de l'Evo 2022! What? No! What was that? What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? I can't believe it. What was that?
He's got the lead! He's got the lead! Snee's gonna do it! In 3, 2, 1, Snee is your Tekken 7 champion at EVO 2022!
This is gonna kill! It is! And Kawano takes it over Idol!
Are all of you ready for Guilty Gear Strive Top 8?
BRC gets the back to face numbers, and there it is! Your Guilty Gear Strive EVO champion, Umisho!
Hello fighting game family and welcome to the EVO announcement show. We are your hosts, my name is Ryan Hart and this is IFC Yipes and we have some brilliant news for you, man. You guys are not ready, it's super hype, I'm pumped up. Tell me how you feeling right now.
I mean, look, been here since 05, you know, when it comes to Evolution. Just to see it from arcades and holes in the wall, obviously, to the sessions amongst your comrades and stuff like that, to big stages and arenas. You know, I can't ask for more, you know what I mean? To be honest with you, I never expected it to get to this point. So I'm very excited just to see what type of international composition pulls up, maybe some countries that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
You know, and that's what it's all about when it comes to Evolution, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. I always think back to my, first EVO almost 20 years ago now in 2003, held in a university, a much smaller venue, in California, and it was already great then. Actually, I really enjoyed it. But just to see how it's grown, so exponentially massive to what it used to be, it's just really, really impressive. And I never really saw that coming either, But guys, just to jump straight in, we've got an amazing announcement right off the bat. EVO is returning to the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. The dates are the 4th to the 6th of August, so get those things booked in your calendar. Take time off work, whatever you need to do. You've got to be part of this amazing spectacle. It is back, guys. 4th to the 6th of August, man.
And just to add to that, we are returning with some free water for those that register and attend to Evolution. So nobody's going to be dehydrated. You will be hydrated at Evolution. Of course, the added bonus is you will get a free EVO bottle. Nice little souvenir for those that attend.
Once you register though, right?
Once you register, yes. Once you register.
Now, that is of course brilliant news. I know everyone's hyped behind their screens right now, smiling, but we've got to get into the game announcements. And we're going to let you guys know that making its debut at EVO 2023 is Street Fighter 6.
はい、ストリートファイター5のプレイヤーの川野です。そうですね、多分初めての海外大会がエボで、渡航費を支援してもらって出たんですけど、その時が確か600位ぐらいで、ちょうど対戦相手ザンギエフの人だったんですけど、駒投げ決まるたびに後ろの観客たちがわーって言うんで、アウェー感はすごくって、これが海外大会オフライン特有のあれなのかみたいな選定を受けたのは覚えてます。やっぱり久しぶりの大型のオフライン大会だったと思うんですけど、良かったですね。みんなで一丸となってはないと思うけど、一体となって他の人の試合見たりだとかで、感情を共有できるっていうあの場はやっぱ素晴らしいなって思いました。プレッシャー自体は感じてないんですけど、やっぱこれは他の大会とかもそうなんですけど、ちょっと優勝した時やっぱ嬉しいっていうよりかは安心するっていう感情が先に来ちゃう と思うんですね。一回優勝しちゃうと。なのでそこがちょっと残念ではあります。エボって本当にいろんな人が参加するじゃないですか。全世界の人が参加すると思うんで、なんかやっぱ普段見ないような隠れた強豪の人、強い人とかいると思うんですよね。なのでなんだろう、他の大会に比べてすっごい有名なプロとかでもプールで負けるだとか、結構早めに負けてしまうみたいなのが多いんで、そこがかなり面白いところだなって思います。こう言っちゃあれですよ、雰囲気が好きですね。ちょっと抽象的で申し訳ないんですけど、エボ特有のなんて言うんだろう、ワクワクした雰囲気があるんですよね。それがすごい好きだなって思います。抽象的ですいません。今年のエボ多分実質的にスト6になると思うんで、なんだろう、ちょっと自分がタイトル移行っていうのは初めてなんで勝てるかは分かんないんですけど、多分その全世界の人来ると思うんで、どっちかっていうと優勝したいというよりかは、なんかいろんな上手い人のプレーを見るなどして、なんか自分のスキルアップにつなげていきたい。もちろん優勝もしたいですけど、そういうところも見ていきたいなって思ってます。
Street Fighter 6, man. Street Fighter in general, I've got such a long, it's one of the first games I ever played, and Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter has always been at the top of that genre, right? It's such an influence, it's always been there. Any game that comes out has some kind of inspiration from Street Fighter as a franchise, so seeing Street Fighter 6 make the debut at EVO 2023, I don't know what to say, man. I'm super pumped.
Again, one of the things that I love to celebrate about Street Fighter in general is just how everybody relates to that game. I'm talking about from great uncles, my great-great-grandmothers have put some quarters into that cabinet to play Street Fighter. So I'm excited, man, that it's returning to not only Evolution, but just to push the culture of the FGC forward.
Indeed, and obviously a new game brings in new competition, so it's going to be interesting to see if the new guys that come in are going to knock off the top guys that have played and are veterans, the old guard, so to speak. Interesting to see what's going to happen there when these guys collide, right? So definitely something I'm looking forward to, and I can't wait. So with that said, we have a huge partnership announcement for you guys, earth-shattering, not even joking. EVO 2023 will be presented by none other than Chipotle. The EVO team are working on an incredible collaboration with the Chipotle team, and they're going to be bringing you amazing opportunities and, of course, that good munch, that tournament sustenance, some incredible food to the FGC.
And to celebrate this partnership, we're doing a giveaway, so please text EVO223 to 888-222 for a chance to win a buy one, get one free code for all my United States homies out there. So please hurry up and get to it before it runs out.
That's quite a mouthful, that, wasn't it? And that is just an amazing taste of things to come, guys. Guys, get on your phones, get on your tablets, download the Chipotle app and join Chipotle Rewards, because you never know when Chipotle are going to bless the FGC with some more opportunities and giveaways.
Yeah, man. But all right, let's get back to why we're here in the first place, right?
Let's do it.
Ready for the next game?
I can't wait, man. Bless me.
I know everybody at home is ready, and y'all waiting. Let me just shut up and just get to it. So please, welcoming back to Evolution 2023, it's none other than Guilty Gear Strive.
He can kill before Burst comes back. He can kill. He can kill. Knows that Tekken says all the options to move that me. What a block, but he got caught backdashing right there. We've done it again. The pop. Oh, Chip is still there. Chip is there. No! No! Dead. Welcome to SeaWorld.
There's the block from Levin, but not on the second overhead slump again. He built the burst.
And we're waiting. Stop.
My tag is Umisho, and I'm the champion for Guilty Gear Strive. That is a little bit of a broad question, but I think probably just being able to show off like the fruit of all my practice on like the biggest stage in the world, basically. It was actually pretty great. Like, the venue and the way the tournament was run was actually like very, very smooth, I think, and a very good time. Also, just being able to be like around a bunch of friends in the area for the first time was really, really cool. Yeah, a little bit. The pressure has gotten like a little bit more over time. If you had asked me right after last EVO, I probably would have said no. But now that like a lot of time has passed, it's given the chance for it to like sink in a lot more. And I'm feeling a little stressed about it going into next year, but I'm trying to just think of it as like, you know, me winning last year doesn't change anything about like who I am as a person or competitor. So going into next year's is, I'm kind of just trying to look at it the same as going into last year's. I think just the scale of it, honestly. Just like how much is put into the event itself and how grand it feels compared to a lot of other events, even other like big majors. EVO just feels, I don't know, it just feels bigger. Good question. I think I have two answers for that. One was, again, just being able to be around all like the people I'd met in the FGC so far and new people, and also being on top 8 stage. The top 8 stage was like incredible. Top 8 stage was so amazing. It's like, I've not felt like I did on the EVO stage since. Just seeing what happens, honestly. One of my favorite things about going to events is just seeing how brackets shape up. So that's probably just what I'm most looking forward to this time. Because last EVO, the way the bracket shaped up was like nobody expected like 99% of the things that happened. So I'm expecting the same thing this year. It's going to be really exciting.
皆さんこんにちは。アークシステムワークスギルティギアストライブプロデューサーの宮内健です。
開発ディレクターの片野明です。
いや、ギルティギアストライブが2023年のエボのメインタイトルに再び採用されたということで、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
こうやってまたメインタイトルに選ばれたのも、発売以来プレイヤーの皆さんやファンの皆さんがギルティギアを応援してくださっているおかげだと思ってます。本当にありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。昨年のエボ2022、我々現地で観戦させていただきましたが、久々のオフラインイベントということもあって、会場の熱気盛り上がり含め本当に楽しいイベントでした。
いや、今からもう8月が待ち遠しいんですけれども、3月エボジャパンも控えてますんで、エボジャパンとエボ両方皆さんで盛り上がっていきたいと思います。
よろしくお願いします。今年もギルティギアストライブ、皆様により楽しんでいただけるようにアップデートであったり追加コンテンツであったりいろいろ計画しておりますので、引き続き応援のほどよろしくお願いいたします。
それではまたエボでお会いしましょう。バイバイ。
So good. Look at this zoning. This Ino zoning from Daru Ino. Full screen away. And the perfect block
on the wire. I see. Wait a minute. Slash. Big damage.
Oh, runs it. Great break there from Bean. The whip on the throw, and that's an easy punish.
Oh no, you shouldn't get. Oh no. PRC calls out the burst.
Man, look. One reason that I'm excited for Guilty Gear Strive to come back to EVO is because, you know, everything that was going on around the world, we was just really focused on online gameplay. So we was always waiting for that opportunity to everybody to come back live and really show their stuff. Because, you know, those are the excuses. Like, that was only online. Nah, that wasn't the case. So Umi definitely showed that through the results on the online ladder, winning Evolution 2022. Of course, when the grand finals was slashed, that was a beautiful set. It could have gone either way, to be honest, but you know, that's the beauty of competition here.
No, it was really phenomenal to watch as well. I do like the transition of character representation. I feel like in the beginning we saw a ton of Nagoriyukis everywhere, and now it's kind of changed. We see more Happy Chaoses, Maze, all kinds of characters representing on that main stage. So yeah, it was really exciting for me. I'm not really into Guilty as much as the other games, but even I had a lot of fun watching that. So yeah, definitely really, really cool stuff. So we have two massive announcements for you right now. First one is that EVO main stage competition will have a new format that we are introducing for optimization purposes, and I believe Yipes wants to break it down.
Well, I know everybody's a fan of the top 8 finals, but this year we are moving forward with top 6 finals for all the games, and it's a big reason for that. Of course, I know people are going to be sad about it, but if you are a avid viewer of EVO, you can tell that it kind of ends late and stuff like that. So just to make sure that we run everything on time, we shortened it from top 8 to top 6 for all games.
And you know, it adds a lot of prestige to getting onto that stage, right? It's only 6 guys up there. I mean, that means that there's a lot more weight behind being one of those top performers. And it just means that everyone has more incentive to improve their game, to level up, to train, you know, set those goals higher. I mean, man, imagine being on that podium. That's just a phenomenal, it's a life-changing experience. So it's actually kind of hype, if you ask me.
I mean, you know, again, everybody's used to the top 8. EVO pretty much introduced the top 8, so I don't mind the change because I'm all about that cutthroat action at the end of the day. So let's go, man.
All right, so our next announcement, a groundbreaking one, guys. This is massive. You're not going to believe your ears, but they're going to be accurate. So listen carefully. Each and every single game at EVO 2023 will indeed have a $25,000 prize pool. Every game, minimum. Put it in subtitles. It's absolutely crazy that this is a reality. So guys, man, this is brilliant, brilliant stuff. Stay tuned for more, but what more could you ask for? This is crazy.
Put your best foot forward, man. There's no excuses here, to be honest with you. So let's get down to the nitty gritty, man. I'm excited to see all the international competition come through and trying to get that bag.
So, moving on with our announcement schedule, it's time to get into the next game. This is a game that has graced Evolution stages before. It's no stranger to that platform. 2 of the most legendary players in the actual community have been in the grand finals as well. Maybe you guessed it, maybe you didn't. It's none other than Dragon Ball FighterZ.
That is huge. Whoa, against the hit with the Spirit Sword. There we go. Go for that level 3. The strongest human in the world. The 4 balls are there. Level 1 into level 3. And in the full, completely unlikely reverse sweep. This is what we're here for. Whoa! What? No way! Yo! Next touch, next touch. Oh!
Dragon Ball FighterZ back again. Evolution 2023 is going to be on that big stage. I can't wait because it's always such an exciting game to watch. Everyone's completely dissolved into the action. It's super pumped every single time it's there. So yeah, I can't wait to see it back again, man. What an exciting game.
Man, look, everybody is it gravitates to Dragon Ball. Like whoever don't know Dragon Ball, like come on, man, you're slacking at the end of the day. But one thing that I love about fighting games in general is the international competition that it brings in. Now, obviously, the first 2 seasons, I would say, of Dragon Ball FighterZ at EVO, you've seen the combination of Sonic Fox and Goichi go up against each other, which is pretty sick because obviously there's 2 gods, and there was a little lore there. You know, they was always saying, can Sonic Fox hang with the international competition, mainly the Japanese players, right? But things have evolved.
Indeed.
Now we actually have EU in the mix. Obviously, we got Spain in the mix. The whole 9. You know what I mean? Obviously, shout outs to Wawa, who is last year's champion, going up against Nitro. Obviously, I was gunning for my man, rooting for my man, but it is what it is. We're going to have to hold that L. But that's why we have this prime opportunity to run it back at EVO to see if we get another shot.
Nitro did well. It was super close. I mean, he had him down to the wire. Literally 1 more game and he had the title. It was like, wouldn't even have had a reset. But then Wawa from Death's Door, 2-0 down, brings it all the way at reset and then wins it. Like, absolutely phenomenal. You can't say he didn't earn that. Do you know what I'm saying? So really, really great stuff. And yeah, it does bring the hype as a game, and I'm super pumped up to see it back at Evolution 2023. And we have another amazing announcement for you guys watching at home. Sony InZone is returning as official monitor and headset partner for Evolution 2023.
And every station will be supplied with an M3 monitor and an H3 headset for all your competitive needs throughout Evolution 2023.
One thing to bear in mind that's really important is the previous standard for monitors was 24 inches, but now they've been bumped up to 27 inches to give that side-by-side setup a few more inches to work with. You know, you've got the personal bit of screen space now that's going to be really important when you're trying to react to things on screen. So that's definitely something to look out for. And each monitor is equipped with HD, HDR for that crisp fidelity.
Okay, and what's going hand in hand with that crispiness is of course the Sony InZone H3 headset. Now, I'm a big fan of good audio quality when it comes to playing fighting games and FPSs. So one thing that I do catch up on this is the frequencies is pretty good, you know, so if you want to hear somebody creeping, you know, coming out the corners playing your FPSs, or you want to hear some whiff punishes, mainly a low forward or whatever the case may be, get one of these bad boys right here. And what's so important about this as well is how comfortable it is for those long hours of gaming, because sometimes, you know, get a little bit of those ear pains or whatever the case is, not with these bad boys. So if you want to get involved with an M3 monitor or H3 headset, click that link in the chat and get involved.
Alright guys, it's time to jump back into our game announcements. I know you guys are excited and waiting for the next one in anticipation. So,
I mean, look, this game, one of the favorites to watch as a spectator, you know, and the FGC is so welcoming. Like, you don't have to play the game in order to enjoy it.
Not at all.
And this is one of these games right here. And I would have to say it's at the top of the food chain when it comes to international competition. I mean, when I'm watching it, I'm seeing flags that I've never even seen before. So, you know, I definitely got to touch up on my social studies for sure. But, you know, with that being said, the game that I'm talking about here, coming back to Evolution 2023, is none other than Tekken 7.
6 seconds. Oh, 5. The is the wall. Big blue
time
stop.
damage.
Oh.
The reward one.
Explode. He did it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God! That's gonna be it!
Oh, what a whip punish again. Rage Hart after! Here we go! Is it enough damage, Mark? Is it enough?
I can't tell, I don't know!
It's gonna be close!
네, 안녕하세요. DRX의 무릎입니다. 저는 2013년도 2보랑 2022년도 2보에서 우승한 경력을 가지고 있습니다. 2보 같은 경우는 이제 전 세계 격투 게임 유저들의 거의 축제라고 봐도 될 정도로 워낙 이제 유명한 대회거든요. 그래서 격투 게임을 하는 사람으로서 2보를 그냥 넘길 수 있을까라는 생각입니다. 2022년도 같은 경우는 굉장히 오랜만에 2보에 참가하는 거였어요. 코로나 때문에 뭔가 3년 만에 다시 밟아보는 그 2보 무대가 굉장히 반갑고 좋았습니다. 뭔가 목표는 항상 이제 우승이었지만 제가 2016년도부터 계속 이제 미끄러졌었거든요. 2019년도도 준우승을 하고 그렇게 이제 2보가 정말 어려운 대회다. 언제 여기서 우승해 볼 수 있을까라는 생각을 했었는데 이게 2022년에 이제 이루어졌고 축하 등 뭐 그런 것들을 많이 받아가지고 되게 좀 많이 달라졌다고 생각을 했습니다. 글쎄요, 뭔가 2부 같은 경우는 뭔가 매년 이제 우승자가 바뀌다 보니까 뭔가 이것을 지켜야겠다라는 생각은 들지 않습니다. 사실 2부 같은 경우는 그냥 그 사람들의 함성과 그런 걸 더 기대를 하고 가는 것 같아서 뭔가 부담감보다는 되게 즐기게 되는 것 같습니다. 일단 첫 번째로는 참가자 수의 차이고요. 굉장히 많은 선수들이 참가를 하고, 두 번째는 탑 A에 갔을 때 이제 새로운 무대에서 엄청나게 많은 관객들이 보는 앞에서 게임을 할 때 뭔가 그 아드레날린 같은 게 막 생기면서 또 승리했을 때의 그런 함성 같은 거, 이런 것들은 사실 2보가 정말 거의 유일하죠. 아무래도 이제 그 탑에이에 올라갔을 때 선수 소개할 때 좀 멋있게 나오는 점, 그리고 그 무대에서 관객분들이 제 닉네임을 막 외쳐줄 때 그런 것들이 굉장히 기억에 남습니다. 이보가 철권 7으로 굉장히 오랫동안 대회를 했습니다. 그래서 철권 8이 나오는 이보가 2023년에 나왔으면 하는 그런 바람이 있어요. 또 모든 선수들을 볼 수 있는 게 또 이보라서 올해 이보 2023년에도 많은 선수들을 또 만났으면 좋겠습니다. See you at EVO 2023.
Hello everyone. はい、バンダイナムコの原田です。と、こちら。
マイコ。
はい、というわけでですね、エボ2023ですね、に、鉄拳7、8じゃなくて7が、加わることもとても嬉しく思います。皆さんのおかげです。本当にありがとうございます。
So we're very happy that Tekken 7 has been chosen as the title again this year for EVO 2023. Again, that's 7, not 8, but we're extremely excited about that.
はい、同じくですね、先日行われました、TWT 鉄拳ワールドツアーですねの2022年のファイナルで、TWT2023 の発表、開催ですねを発表できました。はい。
Also, you may have seen that we announced at the TWT Tekken World Tour 2022 finals in Amsterdam. They were actually doing Tekken World Tour 2023. So we hope that you're all looking forward to that.
はい、でその TWT2023 なんですけど、やっとですね、ようやく、グローバルリーダーボードが復活しましたということで、なんとオフライン大会のみで、開催します。これ皆さん待ってたと思うんでね、はい、そういう環境で2023をやっていきたいと思います。
And at that time, for the announcement, we also let everyone know that we're going back to a global leaderboard. And not only that, but that all of the events on the World Tour are going to be offline events. So I'm sure everyone is quite excited about that.
はい、その開幕の一発目の大会となるのがですね、3月末に開催されるエボジャパン2023ということになります。
And actually, the first event kicking off that tour will be EVO Japan, which, as you all know, is the end of March.
はい、ぜひ皆さん、どしどしですねエントリーしてください。大会で会えることを楽しみにしています。
So we are excited about that, and we hope to see everyone enter the tournament, starting with EVO Japan, and we'll see you all there.
僕に会うことよりもね、鉄拳8の情報を楽しみにしている方の方が、圧倒的に多いと思うので、そのあたりも、今年からはね、本格的に、8の情報をたくさん発表していきたいと思いますので、そこら辺も期待しててください。
Maybe more than meeting us at EVO Japan, I guess you all are patiently, hopefully, waiting on more Tekken 8 news. And I'm glad that we can say this year in 2023, I think we'll have more opportunities to share more with you about Tekken 8 and to show the game off to you. So please look forward to it.
Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye.
Good 10 seconds! Oh my God! I can't believe he did it! We'll see. Oh my God! The 1+2, the follow-up. Is he dead? Is he dead?
The Ranger is coming. No.
Decides to save it.
He's got the time advantage.
Oh my God!
The high.
Oh my God! No punish.
Range does not believe it. That's the wall bounce, and that should not happen. I don't know. Oh, she should have committed.
Sending one too quickly out of almost any instant.
She's limit. She's crawling away. She's a tarantula. He's got the back.
What's gonna happen? How are you gonna do it? Oh my God, didn't go for anything.
Should have range drive, baby.
Oh, the second hit, not ready for it.
Well, brother, man, look, I know you're excited to see Tekken. You're a Tekken Evolution champion yourself, so you can feel how serious this aura is when it comes to the heat of the competition. Tell me how it feels, man, seeing Tekken 7 back on the lineup.
But I gotta tell you, man, the fire always burns. You know, it still does, just like it did on day one, and it's amazing to see Tekken 7 back on the EVO 2023 stage. It's going to be super phenomenal. The history has just been amazing as well. Like every year has had really cool storylines, whether it's a returning champion defending the crown or whether it's a new player coming in and taking the trophy for the first time. It's always phenomenal stuff. Ni, our reigning champion, you know, he's had quite the journey. He's a stellar performer, but it wasn't easy for him. You know, he was stopped at the gate by Arslan Ash in the grand finals. No one saw that coming, right? You know, shining star from Pakistan, and he just came in and just took the gold. And it's like, whoa, Ni, you know, he's been playing for like over a decade. How come he didn't win? And he has been chasing, trained up, came back for 2022 and won in the grand finals, taking his first main stage Evo trophy, right? I mean, in Las Vegas at least.
I mean, much love to Nee, man. You know, I think he did an interview saying that, you know, second place is not enough. You know, like he really stressed that. He really sent that home when he was talking about his losses. So I appreciate that Nee actually ran it back and won.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how it goes this year, man.
Let's see what
Excited.
happens.
Anakin. Let's go, baby.
Ring for your homeboy, yeah?
All day. Poke chop too, just in case, you know?
Just in case. All right, let's see what happens. So yes, moving forward, it's time for our next announcement for you guys. Evo Showcase will be returning to Evo 2023, and it's going to have all your favorites, your developer panels, your community panels, your music showcases, and of course, your fun, friendly exhibitions. It's always cool to see that back. A cool community initiative. Man, developer panels, community panels. What are you hyped about?
So, I mean, of course, I love the developer panels. You know, obviously give them a floor to talk about, you know, mainstay games, obviously, you know, games that's in the process of being made and stuff like that. So it's cool to really connect with the community and really talk about, you know, what's the wants, what's the don't want. So it's pretty cool. But my favorite is the fun exhibitions. Obviously, I've been in the scene for a while. I would say safely since 2003, but I know there's been a lot of history that I missed. So, you know, just seeing some classics like you and Gandito and what was it? Was that Tekken 4?
That was Tekken 5 DR.
Tekken 5 DR. Okay. And then I seen Alex Valle versus John Choi, and of course the classic that everybody knows about it. Is Daigo versus Justin Wong, man. To see the classic Ryu versus Balrog that happened back in 2009, seeing it relive. Crazy. And they playing literally the vanilla version too, which is pretty cool. So, you know, be on the lookout for that. We're going to give you some more grand historical matches that you probably missed out. And see it at Evo.
Indeed. And yeah, it's always important to stay locked in on the community panels as well, because there you get some really deep insights into what's happening in communities all over the world, in development as well, whether it's a game that's at the alpha stage or the gold stage. You get to find out what's in process, what's in development, and see where the eyes and creative vision is leading us, you know. So yeah, it's always really cool stuff.
Yeah, man.
All right, so it's time to move into our next stage, which is the game announcement. I know you guys are probably wondering what's next on deck. It's a game that's 3 versus 3, so that gives you a hint. It's a game that's one of the oldest fighting game franchises that's been around since the 90s, you know, super old. And again, a game that brings in international competition from all over the planet, super hype each and every year. It's King of Fighters 15.
I love this. This
Oh my God!
What is it counting for?
Oh my God!
It is the record
Go!
series. I don't want to.
The crowd is chanting. The crowd is chanting in the background. Let's see it.
Got him!
Yes, he got him! Has to make something happen here. He tries to go for the overhead, and he finds the hit. Don't let it happen to you, Lesson. No.
我立 J 力，名字立 J 力，我是那个 KOF 15的冠军啊。毕竟它算是格斗游戏比赛最大的项目之一了吧，所以能冠军的话，就是当然是感觉很不错啊。然后它的比赛环境我觉得也蛮好的啊，它的氛围我也蛮喜欢的啊。就因为很久没出过比赛了。然后就是去到 Evo 那边就是蛮有趣的，然后也因为很久没有出过比赛嘛，然后看到就很多以前的老朋友啊，很久没见面的啊，然后他那边就是环境线下比赛的那个氛围还是比线上好啊，所以去那边比还是蛮开心的。我觉得应该多多少少会有吧，但是就是尽力就好了吧。差别在哪里？毕竟 Evo 还算是最大型的比赛，它人数量都比较多，然后他们的场地很大，它那边还会有一些附设的，可能像去的时候都会有那个街机，以前老街机试玩的啊，然后很多摊贩那些比赛的环境 就是他的也可能时间掌控也比较好吧，不会比较没有那么会拖延到比赛的，就是有些很容易 delay 或者是找人，他们可能铺比较多，打得比较快，不会那么有些都是打太久了。可能就是跟一些老朋友见面的吧，有点类似线下就是同乐会的感觉，因为很多都很久没见了啊，就是后来大家聚在一起打比赛，然后玩的时候蛮不错的。可能新项目吧，因为今年快打6就要出了，可能比较期待有新项目，他们应该是主项目上，然后看看 EVO 那边的那个，因为它是比较新的游戏，它可能会有蛮多高手可以看看怎么玩的，就是对。
皆さんこんにちは。ザ・キング・オブ・ファイターズ15チーフプロデューサーの小田康之です。昨年に続きエボ2023のメイン種目に15が選ばれたことを開発スタッフ一同大変嬉しく思っています。15は先月1月よりシーズン2がスタートし、 DLC キャラクターの配信やゲームバランスの調整を行っています。世界中の格闘ゲームプレイヤーが集まるエボで新たな15の対戦が見られることを楽しみにしています。また、今年のエボジャパンでも15のトーナメントが開催されます。ただいまエントリー受付中です。ぜひご参加ください。エボで皆様にお会いできることを楽しみにしています。
Now he's in a great position against ET, but ET no fear.
Challenging everything, and we got a stun. We got a stun. DJZ's literally saying no touching.
Beautiful pickup.
Still in the lead. He still has
what was that roll?
Man, you know, I know this resonates with you the most because, you know, most of these games that are represented here at Evolution, you know, obviously we said Tekken, but now King of Fighters. Tell me how you feel that it's actually back in the main stage, knowing that you come from that background.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see it back. It's always hype when it's at EVO, and yeah, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. ZJZ, solid performer, making his moves last year, defeating ET in the finals, really close. You know, unfortunately, ET had that massive opportunity in the grand finals, but ZJZ did his thing, and yeah, congrats to him. For me, it's just super heartwarming to have it back. You know, I go a long way back in the 90s with this game, you know, so yeah, it's great to just see it. EVO 2023 is going to be there on the main stage. I'm super hyped up for it. So, EVO has made its mark as the highest level of fighting game competition all around the world, but EVO 2023 is going to be a mix of something different and more. There's something for everyone here, and we're going to announce now that returning to EVO 2023 will be the EVO Arcade, which is going to be bigger and better than last year. You're not going to want to miss it. There are even going to be high score tournaments that you can sign up for and be a part of. And you never know, you might win yourself some cool prizes.
And also, we have the Indie Fighting Game Gallery. So if you're curious to know what games are being made out of scratch from probably some developers that you know about that's getting that shine, that opportunity to actually showcase their game, you can check that out as well.
That sounds sick. And there's also going to be the Artist Alley, where many talented people from around the country and globe will be rocking up to show their latest illustrations and skilled handcrafted work on paper. Go over there, show them some love, and be a part of all that stuff that's happening there. Head on over to the website for more info, of course, because you can keep track of everything that's happening on those movements there.
And finally, my personal favorite is the Community Museum. You probably was there last year at EVO. You probably walked around, you see the most dustiest sticks you ever seen. But you know, it's just part of the lore of how much we evolved, right, in Evolution and just in general in the fighting game community. Obviously, my personal favorite is the Mas sticks for people that know my past, right? So check it out if you want to just learn a little bit about your lore and your history.
So, just a taste of what's to come at EVO 2023. There's something for everyone this year. Bring your friends, bring your families, make a weekend of it. It's going to be really a fun time. So, with that said, it's time to get into our next game announcement. And I'm really excited to announce this one to you guys. It's another returning classic to the main stage of EVO 2023. It's Melty Blood type Lumina.
Oh my god, the long held shield! Uncle Aki getting opened up! Oh my god! Moondrive just super safe, that's so smart!
Gotta love it. What a confirm. What's the mix up? 1, 2. More than below. Oh no, the drop! Oh, the reset! 6 seconds! Wait, wait!
はい、私はジンです。メルティーブラッドタイプルミナのチャンピオンです。そうですね。まず私は、2022年のエボが初めての参加でした。で、私は、エボへの参加が今まで長年の夢だったんです。私はアメリカ自体も初めて行ったってものなんですけど、やっぱり今まで見ることしかできなかったものに、触れることができたのは非常にいい経験でしたね。そうですね。もう本当に非常に楽しかったです。やっぱりそのアメリカという国自体も初めてでしたので、コミュニティが全然違うものに触れたっていうことが、本当にすごいいい経験でして、そうですね。プレッシャーは特に感じてません。私はもう、特にいつも通り、普段通り立ち向かってくる相手を倒すだけですね。そうですね。やはり、その他のオフィシャルの大会とかと比べると、やっぱ一つのゲームだけでなく、自分の好きな複数のゲームをみんなで盛り上げているってところが、やっぱり、他の大会とは違うところかなと思いますね。そうですね。その、たくさんのプレイヤーのゲームへの愛を感じることですね。特に私自身がそうなんですけど、他の人が、そのゲームをやり込んでる、自分が好きなゲームをやり込んでるっていうのを見れることがすごい本当嬉しいことでして、それをたくさんいろんなところで見れたのが、やっぱりエボのいいとこかなと思います。そうですね。まずはやっぱり、メルティブラッドタイプルミナがメインタイトルに選ばれることでしょうか。なので、それでもし選ばれたらまた、向こうで遊びに行って、トーナメントに出れればとは思いますね。
皆さんこんにちは。メルティブラッドタイプルミナ開発ディレクターの芹沢かもねです。いつもメルブラを遊んでいただきありがとうございます。今回なんとエボ2023のメインタイトルにメルティブラッドタイプルミナが選ばれました。2年連続で選ばれるなんて大変光栄です。この快挙は何よりもファンの皆様の応援のおかげだなと思っております。ファンコミュニティが長年作り上げてきたものがこの奇跡を起こしたんだと思います。本当に本当にありがとうございます。タイプルミナは前回のエボから大幅なアップデートがあり、キャラクターもたくさん増えました。どういった熱戦が繰り広げられるのか、今からとても楽しみです。これからも一緒にメルティブラッドを楽しみ、そしてエボを盛り上げていきましょう。プレイメルティブラッド。
Soma in the opposite. Oh my god, the lockout shield! Stepping catching Uncle Aki. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is fantastic blocking.
Here from Unu's got the first real hit. There's the throwing with empty low. The shield on recovery.
Nice air movement, but we have a moonshine to go.
Oh my god!
Air. That was so delayed.
Amazing announcement. Melty Blood type Lumina back in action at EVO. It's going to be there. EVO 2023. Jing, solid champion. He's going to be representing, no doubt. Man, I know you might not be too big a part of that scene, but tell me how you feeling about it.
All right, listen, I'm not going to fake the funk. I'm not from the Melty Blood community, but I've seen some things back in the Chinatown Fair heyday. I've seen something called the Battle by the Gazebo. And mind you, the story is crazy. Story's crazy. So one time I went to a park. It was under a bridge in New York City.
Okay.
And I just seen a lot of people playing Melty Blood, mainly Spooky. That's actually one of the first times I actually seen them. So, but in order to power up their machines, they literally unplugged a vending machine. And locked in with their laptops or whatever the case may be to actually play some Melty Blood. So that's as far as I know when it comes to it. But I know all the killers though for sure. I know you got like Masoma, you got Scrub Vermilion, who's definitely going to represent and run it back to try to take the gold next year. So, well, this year, excuse me.
Yeah, and the big storyline is like, USA versus Japan, right? That's often at the top of the headlines for that community. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen this year. If maybe we can get a different turnaround, not just Japan like walking away with the gold, maybe USA step it up and like take over that, It's going to be an interesting time either way, so I'm definitely pumped up about it. All right, so next up for our next announcement, time to let you know the EVO community tournaments will be returning to EVO 2023. Yes, you're going to get your applications in and register the tournament that you want to have in that event.
Man, what's so sick is EVO will be providing all the equipment for you guys to run some of the best events that could possibly be ran in this open space. I'm talking about from anything to run the brackets to streaming, the whole nine. EVO got you. So that's pretty sick, man. Considering the fact that you have that opportunity to actually showcase maybe a local that people don't know about, or whatever the case may be, now is your chance to actually represent your scene. So,
so even so, guys, even the streaming equipment is provided. You just literally rock up, put your stream key in, and you're good to go. Like, it's literally something I've never heard of. That is so cool. If you're interested in, being a TO or getting a small community of friends together and being a part of a tournament, this is the place to do it. It's going to be really, really cool.
Now, before we get to our next announcement, we just got word from Chipotle that we got another buy one, get one free giveaway.
For those fresh, juicy ingredients, text PSC 712 to 888-222 to be in with a chance to win a Chipotle buy one, get one free code for the United States fans while supplies last. I told you guys, you just don't know when Chipotle are going to bless the FGC with more goodies. Make sure you get the app and make sure you're part of the Chipotle reward system.
And speaking of blessings, we're going to bless you with this next game announcement. I'm pretty hyped for it because, it's pretty Dominican bread for those that knows the lore. And this community actually welcomed me with open arms when I was learning the game. So I would like to announce that Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate will be returning to Evolution 2023.
And we're going to end here. Oh! Cannot get hit by this at all! And he gets the jump in!
He's triple stacked! Fully loaded! Oh my goodness! 418 damage!
The down two! Everything is working! Forward two again. The punish? That punish? Are you kidding me?
Hola, mi nombre es Matías Martínez y yo soy el campeón de Evo del Mortal Kombat 11 en 2022. Significa mucho para mí porque la pasé, o sea, es uno de los torneos que más quise competir desde pequeño. Fue una experiencia muy bonita porque estuve con mis amigos y me divertí mucho ya que también pude salir campeón. La verdad que no me siento muy impresionado porque estaría preparado para ir al Evo. Que es uno de los torneos muy antiguos y tiene mucha más fama que otros torneos. Y también mucho público. Mi parte favorita fue la del top 8 de Mortal Kombat y también que puede salir campeón.
Hi. I'm Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm Studios, and this year we are celebrating 30 years of Mortal Kombat. And we are thrilled to announce that Mortal Kombat 11 will be one of the featured games at EVO this year. Thank you so much for 30 years of support, and we'll see you in Las Vegas.
Oh my goodness! Sonic! Some sort perhaps something a little bit against the grain. There's the jump in though for Scorpion Prox.
Stand three that would have come.
Awesome!
Oh baby! Nice.
That's the round. That's the round. That's the round.
GG's Fox has been so good.
Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate returning to EVO 2023. That is super exciting news, man. I used to play Mortal Kombat in my local chip shop, Mortal Kombat 2. I remember when it was new, no one knew the fatalities, and I remember the chip shop owner saying, hey, if you can do the fatality, I'll give you a free portion of chips. And that was
wow, that's a good guy. That's a good deal, right?
Nice guy. Hell yeah. So yeah, lots of history for me going all the way back, and man, it's going to be returning this year, going to be super sick. And what a grand final we saw last year, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, we seen Scorpion Props going up against Rewind, which is a pretty sick grand finals that went to the wire. I honestly didn't know who was going to win, but obviously I was pulling for my man Rewind, so big shout out to Rewind. I know he's going to come back stronger. But man, Scorpion Props and Nicholas, they are just killers, dude. Like, any tournament that you see, whether it be at home or live, it's a 50-50 of who you're going to see in the grand final. So it's going to be tough competition, and that's another game that represents a lot of international spaces as well. So, yeah, man, I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure. Alright guys, so another awesome announcement coming up for you Grand Blue fans out there. Cygames is going to be hosting a pre-release tournament at EVO 2023 for Grand Blue Fantasy vs Rising. There's more information coming on that later in the year, so stay tuned in to all the EVO channels to find out more very soon.
Now, this is close to home, so it's cool that I can actually announce this. Starting this year, we're going to be doing here, moving forward, we're going to be doing the EVO Throwback Tournaments. So obviously, you know, for people that wasn't out in EVO back in the day, you know, there was a lot of games that actually paved the way to get EVO to where it's at right now, you know what I'm saying? So this is a way to pay homage and to show some love. So yeah, man, be on the lookout for that every year, the EVO Throwback Tournament. Now, the game, just play the footage, man. Woo! Just play the footage.
Capcom presents Marvel Comics.
It can't control it! They're flying!
Justice! Who said Hulk can't win a major?
That doesn't even matter.
Oh my God. X-Men! Let's go! Let's go!
Sorry about that. Yeah, for anybody that's curious, that wasn't in fact a dream. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is an official game at EVO 2023. Not only that, it is also featuring the same prize pool as all of the other EVO titles, which is $25,000, a massive chunk of change for a classic game like this one. And that's the important thing here. The Marvel vs. Capcom series are games that are built on their legacy. It's a game where dreams come true, and we can actually show that because every single time UMVC3 has been at EVO, it has never disappointed. In fact, Marvel vs. Capcom never disappoints because its community is still thriving to this day. Yes, even a decade plus later, even after hosting a huge online tournament like I did back in 2020, people show up, and this game still delivers to this day. So if you guys are out there, if you're old Marvel heads, now is your time to sign up, get your tickets for EVO, because this year, at this huge tournament, we're going to find out the fate of two worlds at EVO 2023. Yipes, Ryan, back to you guys.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, it is back at EVO 2023. You saw correctly, man. Look at you, ready to go. Talk to me, bro.
Look, man, first and foremost, did not think the game will return to EVO. Okay, with so many legendary stories and legendary rivalries, you would think that's just, the book is closed, right? But that's not the case, as Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 will be returning to Evolution 2023. I mean, I'm excited. Last champion that we seen was Ryan LV, right? So, it's pretty cool to see that he has an opportunity to kind of come back and defend it. That is, of course, if he does come back.
And he's got a great incentive to come back because the prize pool for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is $25,000. I mean, that is no small chunk of change, man. You could do a lot with that kind of money. So lots of people will be coming out the woodwork. Players that haven't been played for years will probably be dusting off their controllers and getting into the fray to try and become the EVO 2023 champion.
I mean, we haven't seen the game in the lineup for a while, but that doesn't mean that the game died out. You know, all communities have been still supporting it, even through COVID times. You know what I mean, which is pretty dope. So, big shout out to Tampa Never Sleeps and everybody that was still keeping the hype of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 alive. So, very excited, to see this.
It's back, EVO 2023, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Man, a lot to unpack with all these announcements here for this year's Evolution. So I'm pretty excited. You know, we started off the show talking about how we're going to have Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear Strive, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Tekken 7.
And then after that, King of Fighters 15, Melty Blood Type Lumina, Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Say it again with me.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Louder for the boys in the back. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Just don't forget about that one, for sure.
And the prize pool for each and every single game you see here is $25,000. Minimum prize pool. That is absolutely insane. You guys can sign up today here, evo.gg. That is the link you guys need to be in part of this amazing action. Super, super awesome stuff. And that's not all we have. We have community panels, we have developer panels, we have Artist Alley, we have fun exhibition side stuff, we have music showcases, we have the EVO Arcade, which is back bigger and better than ever before. I mean, the list of activities to be a part of just doesn't stop, does it?
Nah, man, I'm pretty excited. This is just another one for the history books, man, and I can't wait to be a part of history once again at Evolution 2023.
August 4th to the 6th is your dates, and that is taking place at the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas.
Yeah, but you know what? We're going to sign off here. But Ryan, it's been a pleasure, man. You came from far and wide.
I did indeed.
To actually help me with this announcement, so it's pretty cool. Shout out to Evo for giving us this opportunity to team up. And I got nothing else to say, man. We'll see you at Evo.
Believe you could be so much more. Made for the moment in the era I forged. Live from the minutes where the legends are born. And the myths are forever when they pen our lore. I hear every echo inside of the world clear. I feel all the hopes inside of the same fear. The shadows that faded out, all the lights in the same years. When they tell us that it's gone, but yo, I'm still here. Run it back. Quarter on one cab. When 99 seconds is everything y'all have. Prove yourself worthy, I live in the impact. As soon as I push forward and tell them to hold that, roll back. I don't see any limit, they're lacking the vision and asking why the hell I would risk it. I'm basically different, I'm everything they say that I isn't. The arcade era live in my spirit. Don't tell me to move on, soon as all the pressure gets too strong. Feel like I was born here for something to prove wrong. When was that moment when you felt that sound and heard the crowd shake ground, screaming one more round? Let the lights flash over the main stage, I'm still brave, battling the giants that skill made the will face. Test that choice, ignite the fire of a brand new age when they hear my voice.
Evolve till I'm more than what they ask of me, till I fly in ways you can't believe, through a sky I know, on a blue horizon, in a dream I hope. My hands keep shaking, but my heart keeps strong, though my legs keep aching, my voice keeps on, my soul keeps rising as I sing my song. I can hold my own till those clouds move on.
I roll with the punches so I survive. The reinforcement of that is my 9 to 5. I've been played and beat down. This is the rebound. All systems go because I've arrived. When is the only option? Second is unacceptable. Make them feel the music and crank it a couple decibels. Style is impetuous. Defense impregnable. This is the beginning. Imagine your boy at level 2. My brothers is tenured. We run in the trenches. So coming against us is utterly senseless. I didn't know it was in me, but now I know it for sure. Number 1 contender. Soon as they hit the door. Hurt y'all on the war. Now jaws on the floor. My style is revered like art on the wall. If they ain't in the know, better keep them informed. Evolution's constant, and this ain't my final form.
Till I'm more than what they ask of me, till I fly in ways you can't believe, through a sky I know, on a blue horizon, in a dream I hope. My hands keep shaking, but my heart keeps strong, though my legs keep aching, my voice keeps on, my soul keeps rising as I sing my song. I can hold my own till those clouds move on.
Oh, run this back, rush it down. I got next, I'll be strong, prove myself, I'm still here, quarters down, infinity, infinity.